베테랑을 넣구나. 베테랑을 넣구만. 베테랑을 넣구나. 베테랑 몇 번 할게? 어? 베테랑 몇 번 할까? 2번?
베테랑요?
어.
짧게 짜주세요.
Check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel.
Live from Blue River Stadium, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York taking on Winston-Salem. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill, John Donaldson. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
배수를 써보게 됐구만. 아담도.
Ready to go now? Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Up the middle, and that one handled. And Ramirez is set down. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Donaldson winds and fires. High fly ball out towards left center. Bellinger in a full sprint brings it in. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. On the inside corner for a strike. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Randy Johnson.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Jimmy Rollins leading things off and takes a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. That one off the mark, 1-0.
와우! 데뷔전에서 그냥 까버리나.
Back some more.
호호호.
And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
뭐 도와준 의미가 있구만.
Base is empty, one away.
빼고 그냥.
Jose Ramirez. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
아, 직구 반응 안 돼서 큰일 났다.
Judge has it sized up.
계속 베릴레이.
Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
It's
켰어.
a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing
네,
it to
팀은
stay
불편하나?
in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Cal Raleigh at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Hard hit, right side. Over to first, third out.
상당히 공격적이네.
And we're back. And here is Aaron Judge. Donaldson back to work.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs.
어,
In fact,
슬라이더도
his coaches
저기
joke and
18마일
say
나와.
he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
아, 이거 뭐야, 이거.
Looks like trouble.
아, 미안하다, 나
Now
저
he'll turn for second,
옵션 조정하다가 씨발 미안.
and he's there with a leadoff double.
아,
Everything came
피칭 거
together.
저기
Nice
느낌이
job
빠르다고?
going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you
아이,
see
코스 안타가
Now
이거.
this one
씨발.
gets through. Here comes the Judge around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing
아니,
on the first pitch.
그
Really
2루타
nice
내준 거는 내 저
save.
오션 만지다 그런 거고 이
He didn't
코스
try to
안타는
do too much with
아,
it. Just shot it through the infield.
Ian Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one misses. And the count even 1-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a
아,
good pickoff move.
맞다 심상치 않아. 이대부터.
Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there.
스피드
Nothing
좀만
to show
올라가면은.
for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Number one, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is downstairs.
눈깔 보소
Really good
눈깔.
take, especially
어이.
2 strikes.
That just misses. Now 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that's in the dirt.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Rollins.
아, 미안하다. 나 때문에 리스피쳐.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Cody Bellinger. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The lefty fires.
2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
잠깐만, 너 월시 찍었냐?
Hit him out. Tosses to first.
너
And
900 갔어?
Bellinger is out. Now it's Mookie Betts.
900 찍었냐고.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player.
근데 왜 월시 마크가 있어?
Plays off of that jump.
First offering and it just misses.
맞지?
Tied up here in the early going.
언제 찍었냐? 야, 이씨. 소리 소문 없이, 씨. 그러고 나서 나한테 400이라고, 어? 똥꼬쇼를 하냐? 아, 씨. 너무하네.
Man, 91 on the
언제
slider
찍었어?
right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
어.
Strike 3 and that's 2.
아니, 월시 저 마크가 있구만.
Now it's the second baseman.
2024 찍은 거를 적용이 돼?
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
진짜? 그
Half on his
적용이 된다고?
horse.
아닌 것
Makes
같은데.
the catch. And that
보니까
is
있더나.
the third out.
있던데요?
New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Samuel Basallo.
그리고
찍었던 적이 있었던 사람은 저거 쓰지 않아요?
아니야, 자기가 설정해야 돼.
Little chopper rolls foul.
너 처음에 저거 없었잖아. 그러니까.
Donaldson delivers. Swing and a miss. And it's nothing in 2.
No balls. 2
난
strikes.
작년에 24 870 찍고 그냥 졸업했어. 그게 안 되더라고.
Baldy stays alive.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just has
에이.
a hard time catching up.
난 진짜 너무 올려치기고.
And one away in the top of the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third base.
아니 너 확실하게 얘기해봐. 24야 아니 이번에 찍은 거야.
Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right
아니,
there.
근데
You're
24는 안
looking
되는
for
걸로 알고
something you
있는데.
see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Betts.
살살살살 그냥 혼자 몰래 그냥
Pete Crow Armstrong. Now
사부작 그냥.
fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Fastball and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little
1
bit.
and 1.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
어렵긴 어렵나 보다.
어.
Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, number 5. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
이 타선에서 찬스를 한번 살려야 되는데.
Sliced hard but foul. Lindor throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. J.P. Crawford digs in now. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes, but the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
메리오리.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And now the count is even. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
예상이 틀렸구만.
And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Line drive. Bellinger calls it in.
Hey.
There's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at
뒤에
everything,
밀렸어.
you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Judge rips that one. Betts on the move. They got it for out number 2.
그러니까 내가 얘를 뽑은 게 10개 맞을 거 한 7개만 맞자 뭐 그런 심정으로 뽑은 거야.
RBI single his last time up. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger. And that'll do it.
아니 속도가 좋아가지고.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Hit high in the air. There
갔다.
See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump.
공격적이면 나는 오히려 좋지.
It's 2-1.
이리저리 앉아.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
야, 이 잘 맞은 것 같은데. 정면이가.
Slings it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Grounded out his first time up.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a swing.
왔다.
Belly just threw that
세네, 세.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
클린 히트.
Lays
와우, 와우, 와우.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays
판다.
out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 down, nobody on.
우후! 혹시 모르니까 일단 날려! 가버리네.
I don't believe what I just
가버리네.
I don't
야.
believe what I just
야, 좌자로 씨발 까네.
Hard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought
멋지다,
it
멋져.
out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Mookie digs in here. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss.
빼네.
Big
씨발.
time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's foul.
쏟아지겠다.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
용규놀이.
Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first.
좋았네.
And that's a great play for the out. We go to the top of the 5th. Ian Happ up to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Happ lays off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every
아하이.
day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
괜찮아요. 저도 홈판이던지.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, number 1. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball.
Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Good eye on that.
야,
It's a tough
나와?
pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2.
옆에 좀 좋아하는데.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Samuel Basallo will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, number 6. Johnson back to work. Now one missed. Now he breaks his bat, makes his way towards it, hauls it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Number 5
또 넣기 시작하네.
stands in now and watches strike 1.
안 돼!
And there's 2 away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, J.P. Crawford. That's in there. 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Inside corner for a strike.
야,
Swing and a miss.
같은 코스 다른 구정. 잘하긴 잘하네.
And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Called strike, a single
Oh.
at the bottom of the zone.
Calling it back can be
지지
a little bit
않겠다.
of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
아, 이게 잡아줬어야지.
Called a ball. One ball, one strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. So a man on base to start.
바가지 써하고 뭐 이상하게 티간타가 이렇게 났냐.
So digging in, Pete
저
Crow
타이밍도 안
Armstrong.
맞았어. 저 스트레이트도 아니고 그냥 레이트구만.
Appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. And strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Look out! And he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Right through there for a strike.
아,
Well,
그까진
he has
않아.
a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help you
나이스,
get
나이스.
deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That's ripped into the outfield. And this
Ouch.
one looks like trouble. They're waving Ramirez home. The run scores. Here comes a second. The tying run is
싹쓸이네.
in to score, and we are starting over. Back even. It's
몰리진 않은 것
3-3.
같은데? 아, 몰렸구나.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
까비, 까비.
Judge spoils
뭐,
that
다시
one.
시작. 3대3.
And ball one.
걔네들 치고, 우리도 치고, 씨발, 막. 와, 저지로 5화를 쳐? 미친놈 아이가, 저거.
And that is out of play. Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. And it's even up.
Man, oh man.
정말 이번 이닝이 거의 마지막이지 않을까.
As it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
처음 써보니까.
And that one ripped into right.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job.
Oh, diving stop. To first. To first.
아, 씨발. 진짜. 어? 아니, 그게 아니라 리액션이 안 나왔어. 잠깐. 2루 눌렀는데 안 던지는 거야. 그래서 1루 누른 거야.
Getting ready to hit.
Oh.
Golden opportunity right here.
참.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And fouled off.
1루는 늦어질지 몰라도 2루는 잡았어야 되는데 그 1루를 안 던지노.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now
그
it's the
두 개 가면은
second
딱 좋은데.
baseman. Both 2 in this one. And the slider just misses.
침착하다, 침착.
Pitch down.
나왔지.
Swing, now
나온 것 같은데.
No, he held up. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
바꿀까 그냥?
Situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. You've got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
노란 볼 들어왔을 것 같은데.
On third, Judge over at first with one away. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
오.
Swing and a miss struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This one in
Okay.
the air.
오케이. 추가 실점 없었다. 아유.
But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Well, after scoring
아니, 잘해, 얘네. 이제부터 딱 느낌이 세하더라고.
Hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
야, 이 개새끼 진짜. 조롱당했네.
Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Beltran. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swinging a foul straight back.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
아유,
We go to the
잘하네.
top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Samuel Basallo.
내가 봤을 때 도날드슨 아니었으면은 좀 더 터졌을 때. 맞아요.
어.
Billy Wagner gets the call from the pen. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Wagner, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
야,
Battling here as he fouls it away.
3개째는 안 되는 거야?
Lifted in the air, out to left. Bellinger pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now here is Jose Ramirez. That one almost got him.
1-0. Ball.
잘 보네.
And that one
잡을 수
hammered.
있다.
Ranging back. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. The other way. Base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
잘했어.
Oh, that started
지금
and ended pretty quickly. No messing
동점이다.
around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look.
Here goes the runner. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Judge cutting across.
슬라이스 났네.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. He went. And that's strike 1.
No balls. One
Base
strike.
is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing
Oh.
and miss. And he's down on strikes.
아니, 몸쪽 직구를 하나는 던질 줄 알았어.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. He did not go around. And another ball. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
코스!
And it
코스!
finds its way through for a hit.
나
Two out, knock
똥타자
Houston
아닌가?
alive.
좌타? 자신이 없대.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now a chance for number 6. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Cut on
이제
it.
던지네, 이제 던져.
And
에이,
1. And it's 0-2.
파울.
Bounce to the right,
That's a foul
but it
ball.
kicks foul. Got him.
슬라이더가 아니었어.
We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Wagner back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
That's a
1-1.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same
됐어,
plane
됐어,
and
됐어,
do
됐어.
anything with.
어?
One up, one down. And now the
어차피 뭐,
DH.
호로 까면 더 난타전이잖아. 누가 많이 까나.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is
Ball
outside. Curve in the dirt.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
하하,
Not
참.
in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Go-ahead run on base. Hat now at the plate. First pitch
That's the ball.
misses.
Oh.
Fastball drilled him. Here's the second baseman.
아, 이거
Gotta be
똥타자부터
careful
쓰자.
with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And there's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
아유, 아슬아슬하다.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, number 5.
나 소변 좀 보고 올게. 공 많이 봐라.
And
One
that
ball, no
skips in the
strikes.
dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Crawford
That's the
at the
ball.
plate now. That's ball 1.
1. No.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in triple digits.
왔다.
퍼펙트 맞았는데 직접 됐어.
아, 라인 드라이브 났어?
One down, base is empty.
맞추고
Check swing went around. And that is strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
가네구나.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Raleigh collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Fouled off down the right side.
홈이야.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Jose Ramirez digs in now. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
아, 또 줬어. 가까이 갔다. 아이.
Smash that will do the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes
Ah,
it
근데
very
착하지
tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Crow Armstrong, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. Reaches and he's got it.
대박. 내가 잡을 줄 몰랐다, 진짜.
So bottom of the ninth, and now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And that misses. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 and 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 and 2's the count.
Pitch misses there. 2 and 2.
Recognize that
2 and 2.
changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Triple digits.
아, 이것도 늦었나?
pitch. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Check swing, called strike. Hard hit.
와이씨.
Ramirez sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away. Cal Raleigh will hit next.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders.
0-2.
Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Basallo takes it himself. That's the third. And we're back on to extra innings. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
나이스 봐. 스위치 우좌. 국사진 넣어줄까? 국사진 넣어줄까? 술에 이거네 놓자.
Goose Gossage on the pitch out of the pen here.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pitch misses there, and now 2-0.
야, 이번에 뛸 수 있대. 주자.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
아, 나이스.
For the strikeout. tied him up on a fastball inside. Here comes Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings.
1-1.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-1.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
살짝 한 박자 늦게 던졌는데 뜰 수 있어서.
Next is the designated hitter. And that one popped in the air, left field. Rollins.
야, 큰 거 막았다.
Makes the
타순이 우리가
and that's the third out.
이게
On to the bottom of the 10th.
과연 자투를 낼 것인지 아무나 내.
Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
와그너 있어, 쟤네도.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. In there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Pickoff moved to second. Riley back in on the dive.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
어.
He goes down on strikes. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 3. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 1 away. The winning run at second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Strikes him out with
아,
1-0.
장난이네 진짜.
Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Nope.
그래 제대로 좀 억울하긴 하겠다. 안타 10개 쳤는데.
그러네, 지금 봤네. 10개 쳤으면 최소 5점은 났어야 되는데.
Picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Fought off foul. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Goose back to work. Swing and a foul out of play.
One ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1.
형 바꾸셔도 돼.
Man at second. Inside.
야, 이거 뭐 씨야, 뭐 공 2개 빠졌다고 그 지랄이야?
And fouled off.
Count is full.
In the dirt.
저거는
And the runner holds.
내가
3-2. Ball 4.
야, 뭐 마네킹이야, 씨발.
Keeps things going.
He's making things
아, 그래서 내가 좋은 거 안
difficult
줬어.
right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
자, 스위치 후. 아, 자완 다 썼네, 우리. 조은혜는. 씨발.
따로 이깁시다.
So they turn to their closer, Trevor Hoffman. Number one in the box now. Takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue
Oh,
to finish up
멀리다.
this hitter.
In the air on the infield.
아, 좋될 뻔했네.
And the infield fly is called.
In effect.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, all
0-1.
eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. And now 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And that
진짜.
one finds its way through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
잡아줘.
Safe. And they
Ah.
take the lead.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Basallo in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Basallo checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Half the runner at third, Lindor at second with one away. And another ball.
야, 쓰리볼에서 빠따 나오네.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Full count.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. Right side. And that chance handled. They limit the damage here. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And here's the first baseman, number 5. That one in triple digits.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Got him! That K is his third of the game. And now, J.P. Crawford. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1 there.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Sets it down looking. And they're down to their last out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
That clips a corner.
1-1.
에이씨,
He's under.
뺐네, 새끼.
And there it is. And the final.
아, 첫 실점과 또 역전 실점은 또 내가 했네. 에이,
제가 점수를 더 많이 줬죠.
아, 그냥,
큰 점수지 않았네.
아니.
점수를 못 줬어.
지금 몇 대 몇으로 졌지? 4대3? 아, 내가 더 점 주고, 네가 더 점 줬어. 아, 뭐, 안타수를 계산하면 뭐, 쟤네가 이기는 건 당연한 거였는데. 아, 쟤네도 월시였네.
원시 없어요?
아. 그러니까 막, 심상치 않더라니까.
근데 1점 틀어줬잖아요, 우리 연장 가서.
그렇지.
잘한 거 아니야?
선방했지, 선방. 도널드슨으로 선방했지. 나 담배 하나 피고 가면 안 돼?
아니, 당연히 됐어.
어.
합격도.
자, 두 번째 게임 2부 가겠습니다. 끊었다 다시 갈게요.